Here's a short video I want to make on the question or the debate about taxes funding government spending, because this is a nonstop debate that we read about, that we see here in comments. I mean, it's all over the place. And I'm an MMT guy, and I say that it's not just that I say, but the reality is that taxes don't fund government spending. The government taxes people and firms for a variety of reasons, many of those reasons wrong. And I would say that most of our lawmakers and people in policy believe that taxes fund government spending, but they don't. And here is a very simple explanation or thought exercise. I want everyone who disagrees with me on my claim, which is a factual claim that taxes don't fund government spending, I want you to think about this very hard and very deeply, all right? Because it is very logical, but you need to break away from your ideology, and you need to think about this. And it's not hard. You don't need a college education, okay? So here we go. All U.S. tax liabilities, at least at the federal level, all U.S. tax liabilities must be settled in U.S. dollars, okay? You cannot settle them in gold. You cannot settle them in yen. You cannot settle them in British pound. You cannot settle them in Canadian dollar. You cannot use any other currency or means of settlement other than U.S. dollars, all right? The only place where dollars come from is the U.S. government. Okay, so in other words, in order to pay your taxes, the government first must spend those dollars into existence. Okay? You can't drain a swimming pool until you fill it up first. All right? If you're going to send your taxes, those dollars to the government, those dollars had to be created beforehand. They had to be spent into existence, and you accumulated them through your labor or your entrepreneurship or whatever. Then the government takes some of that back. And the main reason for taxation in a fiat currency system is that it imparts value to the currency. Since taxes must be paid, people need dollars to pay the taxes. And that imparts demand for the currency, because if you don't pay your taxes, bad things happen. Okay, they could seize your assets. They could put you in jail. I've said this before in previous videos. So just think about it from a point of logic. It's irrefutable. Okay, you cannot pay your taxes until the government spends the dollars into existence first. Then you accumulate some dollars and they take a little bit back, or they take some of it back. You cannot drain a swimming pool until you fill it up first. That would be like saying, for those of you who think that the taxes fund the spending, that would be like, the water in my pool is what keeps my lawn green, but then you got to fill the pool up with water first. Where'd the water come from? The water in my pool is what keeps my yard green and flourishing. No, man. You got to fill the pool up first before you have the water. Come on. It's very, very simple, people. Think about it a little bit instead of just spewing out, oh, it's my taxes that paying for it. It's not. It's not. The dollars are pumped into the economy. We earn those dollars, we accumulate them at different rates or magnitude depending on our cleverness, our efforts, our wits, whatever. Some accumulate more. A lot of people accumulate less, but then the government takes some back. It says you gotta pay some of it back, otherwise we're gonna do bad things to you. That's how it works. You can't keep your lawn green until you fill the pool up first. You got it? That's how it works. So really, you people out there who keep saying, I'm wrong and MMT's a cult, and just stop for 5 minutes and think about it. Just stop and think about it. That's all you have to do. Bye.